You wake up. Same bed, same room, same city. But the light through the window feels thinner, and it takes a second to place why. On the nightstand, a letter from the bank, the second this month. You know what it says, so you leave it face down. The house is colder than it should be. On the fridge, in your handwriting, a list titled, "What We Can Turn Off." Downstairs, the TV is on low. No war, no scandal, just a number, in red, that's been falling a long time. Out the window, your neighbor loads boxes into a car. He waves. You wave back. You both know he isn't coming back. This is still your life, your street, your family asleep down the hall. Just quietly poorer. And it comes down to one autumn we barely survived. 2008. Deep in the banks, a housing bet goes bad all at once, and the whole system starts to seize, like an engine with no oil. In our world, at the last moment, the government and central bank pour in money, guarantee savings, and catch the system before it hits the floor. It's ugly and unfair, and millions still get hurt. But the floor holds. We call it the Great Recession, and slowly climb back out. Here, the catch never comes. The rescue is too small, too late, voted down. And the system that was falling just keeps falling. One bank goes under and takes the next. Savings vanish. Credit freezes solid. The engine doesn't stall, it seizes for good. That's where your world and this one split. Not in a battle, in a quarter, on a balance sheet, in one decision that went the other way. It reaches your family fast. First your hours are cut, then the overtime's gone. Then, on an ordinary Tuesday, so is the job. You aren't alone. On your street, 1 in 4 doors has the same story. The whole block holds its breath at once. The savings go first, then the college fund, then the small dignities, the second car, the dentist, a birthday that gets smaller this year. The mortgage is the wall you back up against. You make it a while, on nerve and odd jobs, and then one month you don't. The letter you left face down is the last one. After it, the house stops being yours and becomes a number on someone's ledger. You weren't careless or lazy. You did everything the way you were told. And it wasn't enough, because the ground itself gave way. Multiply your street by every street. Shops empty, for sale signs multiply, then fade. Whole towns just dim. That's what depression really means. Not a bad year.
The data is clear.
A decade.
We must redefine our expectations.
A generation that learns, in its bones, to expect less. Your kids grow up, careful in a way you never had to. They fear debt. They flinch at the word layoff. It marks them for life. The world that emerges is smaller, warier, slower. It got burned once, badly, and never quite trusts the stove again. But here's what the numbers never show. Down the hall, your family is still asleep. Poorer, frightened, but still here, still together. You learned who your neighbors really were. Which ones brought food? Which ones took you in? Things no balance sheet records. And now you're back at the window. The bank letter face down. The list on the fridge. The neighbor's car pulling away for good. Now you know why. One autumn in 2008 that, in our world, was caught at the last second, and here was let go. In our world, the floor held, and everything you have, the job, the house, the boring safety of your Tuesday, survived because the catch came in time. So here's the question, closer to home than most. How thin was the line? How close is your life to the one where the floor wasn't there? Tell me in the comments which world you'd rather wake up in tomorrow, and I'll show you the next one.